Imagine a scenario where a team of modern-day Navy SEALs is somehow transported back in time to ancient Japan, where they encounter a group of elite samurais. Both groups are highly skilled in combat, strategy, and discipline. In this historical and hypothetical setting, let's dive into the intriguing comparison and possible outcomes of such an ultimate showdown. Training and skills comparison. First, let's consider their training regimes. Navy SEALs undergo some of the most grueling and rigorous training in the modern military. Their regimen includes intense physical conditioning, advanced combat training, survival skills, and mental resilience. They are trained to operate in diverse environments, from underwater to deserts, with a focus on adaptability and quick decision-making under pressure. On the other hand, samurais were the warrior class of ancient Japan, trained from a young age in the arts of swordsmanship, archery, and horseback riding. Their training was steeped in the principles of Bushido, emphasizing honor, discipline, and loyalty. The samurai's physical conditioning was intense, and they were masters of close combat, wielding the katana with unparalleled skill. While both groups excel in physical and mental conditioning, their approaches differ. Navy SEALs are adaptable and versatile, ready for any modern warfare scenario. Samurais are disciplined and focused, with a deep sense of honor guiding their actions. These differences could significantly impact their effectiveness in various situations. Next, let's examine their equipment and weaponry. Navy SEALs are equipped with cutting-edge technology firearms, explosives, night vision goggles, and advanced communication systems. These modern tools give them a significant advantage in terms of firepower and tactical coordination. In contrast, samurais relied on traditional weapons such as the katana, yumi, longbow, and naginata, pole weapon. These weapons, while lacking the firepower of modern arms, were incredibly effective in skilled hands. The katana, in particular, is renowned for its sharpness and precision. The modern equipment of the SEALs offers clear advantages in terms of range and firepower. However, in close combat, the samurai's mastery of their traditional weapons could level the playing field. The effectiveness of firearms and explosives against the agility and skill of the samurai's swordsmanship presents a fascinating dynamic. Tactics and strategies. When it comes to tactics and strategies, Navy SEALs are trained to operate in diverse environments using advanced tactics. They excel in small unit tactics, covert operations, and precision strikes. Their strategies are flexible, allowing them to adapt to different terrains, such as forests, mountains, and urban areas. Samurais, however, were strategic masters in their own right. They employed tactics that emphasized discipline, formation, and the element of surprise. Their knowledge of the terrain and ability to use their environment to their advantage were crucial in battle. In a confrontation, SEALs might utilize their advanced technology for surveillance and coordination, setting traps and ambushes. Samurais, on the other hand, would rely on their intimate knowledge of the terrain and their strategic discipline. The outcome would hinge on which group could better leverage their strengths and exploit their opponent's weaknesses. Now let's consider environmental adaptation. Navy SEALs are trained for modern warfare, which might initially put them at a disadvantage in an ancient setting. They would need to adapt to the lack of modern amenities and support systems, relying on their survival training and improvisation skills. Samurais, being native to their historical environment, would have the home field advantage. Their familiarity with the terrain, climate, and local resources would give them an edge. However, the SEALs' adaptability and training for diverse conditions could help them overcome these challenges. Cultural and psychological factors also play a significant role. Navy SEALs, driven by their sense of duty and camaraderie, operate with a modern military mindset. They are used to working with advanced technology and have a support system back home. Samurais, guided by the Bushido code, hold honor, loyalty, and discipline in the highest regard. Their approach to combat is influenced by their cultural upbringing, which emphasizes bravery and self-sacrifice. The psychological impact of being out of their own time period could affect the SEALs. They would need to cope with the lack of modern support and the unfamiliar environment. The samurais, however, would draw strength from their cultural values and historical context. Hypothetical battle scenarios. Let's imagine a possible encounter between a team of Navy SEALs and a group of samurais. In an ambush scenario, the SEALs might use their advanced surveillance equipment to detect and avoid traps, countering with precision strikes. In direct confrontations, the samurai's expertise in close combat would come to the forefront, challenging the SEALs' reliance on firearms. In long-term engagements, the adaptability of the SEALs and their modern survival skills would be tested against the samurai's knowledge of the terrain and resources. Each group would need to constantly adapt their strategies to gain the upper hand. In conclusion, determining the victor in this epic clash between Navy SEALs and samurais is complex and depends on various factors. The SEALs' modern technology and versatility give them significant advantages, but the samurai's discipline, expertise in close combat, and familiarity with their environment provide formidable resistance. Ultimately, the outcome would depend on the specific circumstances of each encounter, the ability of each group to adapt, and the strategies they employ. This hypothetical showdown between modern and ancient warriors offers a fascinating exploration of skills, tactics, and the timeless nature of combat.